Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of a sneak peek into Beachbody coaching. I am Gabriel Hoffman and I have been a Beachbody coach for the past 6 months. I'm going to start today off by telling you a little bit about myself, how I got involved in Beachbody, and then get down to the 30 stuff that you've been wanting to know about Beachbody coaching, like how much do you have to invest yourself and what do you get out of it as far as helping others and financially and all those fun questions. So first, I told you I've been coaching for the past 6 months. I am also a family consumer science teacher. I teach middle school family and consumer sciences. So I've always had a passion for food science and nutrition. I almost minored in nutrition when I was in college. I also almost changed my major into dietetics while I was in college. So being a Beachbody coach and working the nutrition aspect really does fit my mold. I also was a high school and collegiate track and field athlete, and I'm also still a high school coach right now. So fitness, some people call me a fitness freak. I love athletics. I love working out. However, I got into Beachbody because I wasn't able to do the things that I was able to do when I was younger. I recently turned 30 and I had a knee injury, and as I was coaching and running with the kids, I found out that I couldn't sleep because I was in pain. So my body has taken a beating over the last few years. So in October of last year, I was encouraged to try out a Beachbody program, and I tried it. Didn't fall in love right away, but I did start liking it. Running was becoming something that I was not looking forward to at the end of the day. I was having trouble getting up early. It was too dark in the neighborhood to run. So Beachbody programs actually fit the mold pretty well. I prefer to work out in the mornings. So I started working out in the mornings. The first program I bought was 21, pretty popular one. I skipped right over the regular one because I thought I was better than that. And the first time I did the workout, I threw up. So it was an awakening for me, myself, as an athlete and doing a DVD program and throwing up the first time. So it was hard, and that's what I wanted. I started doing the workouts, liked them. I then began to buy into the nutrition, and I started following the nutrition aspect of it, and slowly I actually started changing my body, and that wasn't necessarily my goal. My goal was fitness as an outlet for stress relief for me, and I was getting that, and then I started losing a little bit of weight, and I never thought I had weight to lose. I'd always run an hour a day, weight lifted a few times a week, and I didn't get the results that I was getting by doing these DVD programs. So I liked it. I started doing it. I then moved on to T25. Then I went back to 21 Day Fix Extreme. And then that's when I decided, you know what? The people around me, my coworkers, my friends, are starting to buy these programs, and they could be buying them from me, and I could be getting some benefit out of it. So I reached out to Megan, who is my mentor, and Megan had reached out to me before, and I said, no, stay away. I don't want to do this. I already have enough on my plate. And this was the second time she reached out, and then I reached back out to her and said, you know what, I think I'm ready for this. And I jumped in, and I've been loving it ever since. I really do feel like this is a passion of mine. I am a huge advocate against childhood obesity, and Michelle Obama, that was her platform when she was the first lady, and I really promote that in my classroom, and I help students try to follow proper eating habits. So it was a passion of mine. Then I was like, wow, I can help adults. So I started helping adults, and I started becoming a Beachbody coach. I bought in, drank the Kool-Aid on the 21 Day Fix eating plan. The portion control really was something that worked personally for me. I personally got benefits from the workouts and the eating aspect, so I knew other people could get benefits from it. So I didn't have a problem promoting it. So I started promoting it. I've been able to personally help others. I enjoy seeing how they've changed their lives. However, just because you're not like me, just because you weren't a teacher, just because you didn't grow up with nutrition, just because you didn't do athletics all your life, doesn't mean that you can't be a Beachbody coach. All right? Your journey, no matter how unique it is important, and you will reach someone. My journey isn't going to reach everyone. There are people out there who don't even approach me about Beachbody because they don't think I'm the right person for them. You may be the right person for them. So it doesn't matter who you are. If you have a passion to help other people and you have a passion to help other people with their fitness and nutrition journey, you can be a Beachbody coach and you can help and change other people's lives. And you don't have to have this big success story. Your success story could be helping other people. Some people don't have a ton of weight to lose. Some people's success story has nothing to do with weight loss, but it has to do with their personal feeling, their stress relief, how they feel about themselves, their state of mind. That could be your success story. All right, so keep that in mind as I move forward. So as I move forward, that's a little bit about me. Now, let's talk about your personal investment into being a Beachbody coach if this is the avenue you want to choose. First off, you need to be a product of the product. So like I said, when I started doing this, I was a product of the product. I was doing the Beachbody workouts. Did I supplement some of the Beachbody workouts with my own things like running, bike riding, hiking, weightlifting a little bit? Yes, I did. And I did it for a very long time. I still do it a little bit now, but you don't have to. You don't have to follow every single workout plan, but you need to be working out. You need to pick some kind of Beachbody workout and you need to try it out and see what it is. Because for you to sell products or you to promote products, you need to try them. Next, drinking Shakeology. This is something I did not do for a while. I thought it was too expensive. I didn't see the health benefits to it, but I was wrong. It took me a while and it was a stepping stone for me. And I liked it. I liked the flavor. B, body. I loved it. It helped me have more energy. It curbed my appetite. I was against drinking it for breakfast, but I tried it, and now that's what I do every single day, is I drink it for breakfast. And amazingly enough, it holds me until my lunchtime. I also loved how it helped my digestion. I also use it as a snack sometimes. So I suggest if you haven't tried Shakeology yet, get a sample pack. If you're considering it, try it. I guarantee you probably fall in love, and it's worth it. I used to make my own shakes. My mom used to make her own shakes, and we used to buy the maca powder and the hemp seed, and we used to mix it all together with fruit and protein mix. Why was I doing that? I'm busy. I can use the Shakeology. All right. You also need to be willing to develop yourself. None of us are perfect. And the really awesome thing that I have found about being a Beachbody coach is personal development is encouraged and it's promoted. And you can do personal development in small communities with other coaches, with other individuals, with people in your challenge groups, because you guys now know what that means. You can also watch YouTube videos. I often travel, and when I was traveling back to Erie, Pennsylvania, I listened the entire time to videos on YouTube, and I was learning about the business. I was learning on how to have a better mindset for myself. There are also books you can read. Jab, Jab, Hook, Crush It. There's devotional books. The really awesome thing about Beachbody coaches that really drew me in is a lot of coaches have a strong faith background. And to me, that was super important. Besides being a product of the product, what do you have to invest financially? First off, you have a $15.95 monthly fee that covers access to your online databases, websites, and links to share with your customers so they can directly get hooked up into your database. Now, $15.95 a month is not that much for everything you get out of it. It is one item that you sell and you get your money back. You also have a startup fee. Your startup fee is $39.95. However, if you have purchased a challenge pack, that startup fee is reimbursed to you and you can get your Coach Basics for free. So most coaches start by buying a challenge pack, and a challenge pack is a DVD workout set, Shakeology, and a nutrition plan. Now, again, I said 21 Day Fix is my favorite nutrition plan. I've looked at some of the others. They're very, very similar. You should know a little bit about all of them, but it's easy to access that information. We have one of the best teams in the entire Beachbody company that you can access information. There's so much stuff online that you can access, and we're all here to help you as well. So if you buy a challenge pack, you have no startup fee. So why not test it out? You can cancel at any time. Next, the biggest fear for many people is inviting. How do I get clients? How do I not sound too salesy? I'm not a salesperson. And honestly, I'm not a salesperson. However, we live in a culture where sharing our opinions is what we do. You look at anybody's Facebook page and they're sharing something that was cool for them. You go into a restaurant and you love the meal that you have. Why wouldn't you be telling your friend? You want them to have the same great meal that you did. Or for me, I'm a shopper. I go into a store and there's a buy one, get one free deal. I'm excited about it. So I'm going to tell my friends because they want the same deal possibly. Do they have to get that deal? No. But I'm telling them and I'm sharing it to them. It doesn't make me salesy. All right? So we live in a culture of sharing. We live in a culture where when you want to know if something is good, what do? You go and use. Consider yourself a human, real life TripAdvisor or reviewer of home fitness and nutrition programs. That's what you're doing. Now, you can share this stuff on social media. Many Beachbody coaches choose to use some form of social media as their way of advertising to others. Some people overuse it. Some people don't use it at all. All right, it is your choice, but you don't just have to share it on social media. All right, you have Twitter, you have Instagram, you have Facebook. Snapchat is what we learned is the next new big thing. There are people who blog. However, you don't have to go that route. I personally have had the most success by inviting people in person. I just told you about, I go shopping, I'm going to invite someone or tell someone about this deal. I do the same thing. People have noticed a change in my personality. They notice that I'm excited. They notice I have more energy. They notice I've lost 20 pounds. They're asking me, how'd you do that? You look great. What have you been up to? All right, what'd you do this summer? Well, any of those questions lead me into telling them this awesome opportunity I've had to encourage others, motivate others, to change their lives, to live a healthier life. I don't have to post something on social media. I can just be me and share with other people the awesome things I'm experiencing. People want to know that. Your friends, your family, your coworkers, they all want to do that. They're all your clientele. You can reach out to all. You also have social interest groups. Some people are involved in kickball groups. Some people are involved in Bible studies. Some people are involved in church. You have scrapbooking clubs, football clubs. You can share what you're doing with those people, and they're your clients. You don't have to be salesy. People like you. People want to know about what you're doing, and just share it. And they're going to gather what you're saying. They're going to let it marinate. And then in a month or so, they might come back to you and say, hey, remember when you told me about this program you're doing? Do you think I could do it? They're going to want to learn more about it. And right there, you're getting clients. So you don't necessarily have to share your inviting on social media. Now, let's say you want to share it on social media. Let's say you want to blog. There are tons of online trainings. There are tons of coach groups. There's tons of books and literature out there to help you figure out how to do it best. If you want to figure it out and you want to take things far, the resources are out there and you can fly. So, next, you've invested. You think you want to do this. What do you get out of it? Well, first off, you get personal accountability. When you're a coach, when you have other people counting on you, you're a little bit more accountable. I can say I love ice cream, but when I am in my 21-day challenge, I'm really trying, honestly, to stay away from that ice cream. Do I sometimes fail? Yes, but I think about those things. So now, along my personal journey, I'm more accountable. I'm also more motivated. We all know that every day we don't feel like working out. Every day we don't feel like sharing something special about us. We don't feel like being positive, uplifting every single day of the week. However, being a Beachbody coach has really promoted that in me. I am more motivated. I am more positive. What I think is most important for me is I'm helping others change their lives. I shared earlier that I was a big advocate against childhood obesity and helping children change their lives. Now I've kind of transferred over to the adult level as well. I've had several clients share with me that, a doctor has said you need to find a way to lose weight. Your life is at risk if you don't figure that out. They tell them that, but they don't know how to do that. Well, being their coach, I have been able to give them that resource. I have been able to put that smile on their face. I have gotten the phone calls on, hey, I lost 15 pounds. Hey, my doctor was so happy when I went in to see him. hey, I just got my blood work back. My cholesterol levels are down. How amazing is that? Those are the best times. How about like, hey, I was really stressed out. I was a real emotional eater. And you know what? Now I just go for a walk. I take a deep breath. Those are the rewards that mean the most to me. And I would think mean a lot to most of the coaches here that are in this group. Also, personal development. I have become stronger. I have become more confident, more positive. I have strengthened my faith through talking to my clients, talking to my group members, talking to other coaches. I have friends that I made when I went to Nashville that I still communicate with to this day. No, it's not that long ago, but to this day on social media. It's pretty cool. So I've made lots of good friends. And I like Shakeology. Shakeology is not the cheapest item because it has a lot of great superfoods in it. So, as a coach, I get a discount. As a coach, you get a discount, 25% on all the products. So that's a great incentive for yourself to become a coach and help others. Also, you get an income. If you sell products, any product you sell, you make 25%. So you sell a product, you get 25%. It adds up. As a coach, you get paid weekly, and that can work against paying your Shakeology off, paying for your performance line items that you take, any videos that you buy, but it's a great benefit to being a coach. When I was in Nashville, they lined the stage with coaches who have become millionaires. Am I a millionaire? No. Could it happen someday? Most definitely. And it could happen for you as well. As I conclude things up, I just hope that I've shared with you the opportunity of my journey and let you know that it is so awesome, no matter how big my journey is, how big your journey is, that if you are a Beachbody coach, you do get to change and impact others' lives. So as we leave day 3, post questions below. We'll be sure to answer them. Look for an email or a contact from your coach, and they will get a hold of you to set up a Zoom call so they can answer any of your questions. And I look forward to some of you joining, or all of you joining our teams. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.